Hi, JJ McKeever here for Common Sense. Today I want to talk to you about mental health. Mental health is an issue that affects so many people out there in our communities. It's got a stigma that has really hurt people who are looking for help. By this I mean a lot of times when we think of mental health, we automatically think about people like in sanitariums or that old phrase in rubber rooms, things like that. Things we get from movies, TVs, growing up, and all of that. And that is not the case. Mental health affects everybody. People that you pass every day in the store. You probably work with someone. For a lot of people, it's a problem of depression, anxiety. They're the two big ones, either both or a mix. And it's not something that is easily diagnosed in a lot of cases. For people that have it, a lot of times, they don't know what's bothering them. And it might take a long time to figure it out. I'm telling this because there's a time in my life where I had some issues with depression and things like that. I have a very good friend who does the same thing, and she has started a blog and a website to help promote this. And I just want to tell you, when somebody tells you they broke their arm or they have a flu, you can identify with it. We've all been there. We've all gotten sick. But something with mental health, when you're trying to tell someone what it's like, if you are in a depression. Now look, we all have bad days. I still have days, you're just having a blue day where nothing seems to go right. But for a lot of people, it's like weeks and months of these days strung one after another. For me, I always had that feeling it was like, one of those things in a movie where the walls are starting to close in on someone and it's just getting darker and darker. And as much as you have the willpower or you want to get out of it, you just can't. Now there's different reasons for this for different people. For some it's purely chemicals are out of whack in their body. We're full of chemicals, natural ones. And if they're just a little bit out of sync, that can cause issues. For others, it might be circumstances that bring it on, which can actually turn into chemical. I'm not a doctor, but it's a very hard to pinpoint reason why these things happen. What I really want to do is just let you know that if you work with someone like this, if you have someone in your church, your school, a family member, give them a break. Listen to them. Sometimes they might feel as trapped as, a mouse in a trap. You can't get out. They don't know what to do. Sometimes they need someone to help them and give them a little nudge to figure out what's going on. Now, some things you shouldn't do is say things like, oh, you'll get over it. Don't worry, the day will get better, because when you're in that, that's really hard to believe. And my own personal favorite, you just need a good kick in the ass. These things don't work. It's not an easy subject to talk about, but my heart goes out to everybody that feels this way, that goes through this. Look on the internet. If you have a relative or friend going through it, educate yourself. Help them get educated on it. A lot of people go through this and have no clue what's going on. And sometimes that is the worst. So I just wanted to put that out there today to make everyone a little bit more aware of what's going on. It affects all genders, all races, all religions. It's a very arbitrary type of problem that affects us all. So look around you, put a hand out, listen to people, and you might be the one that can help them get on the right track to get better. And if we do that, then we did something good. Thank you.